Have you started thinking about and planning the ways that you intend to scale your professional organizing business? Even if your business is brand new, it's a good idea to start thinking about and planning how you envision your business growing over the next several years. One of my favorite ways to scale an organizing business, and something that I love to talk about, is virtual organizing or virtual clutter coaching. This is a great strategy for scaling your business, and you may be asking yourself, is it even possible to help clients get organized while working from home? The answer is yes, and I certainly do, and I am here to help you get started with virtual organizing. So I invite you to stick around and let's get into it. What's up, Speaker fam? Welcome to this episode of the Speak Organized podcast. I'm your host, Melanie Summers, professional organizer, decluttering expert, and productivity-based life coach. I like to speak organized to give you the tools to conquer your clutter, live life with more purpose, and learn all about the business of tidying. Well, somehow it is upon us again that the year is almost over. And as we get ready to bid adieu to 2022, wow, special rhyme, okay. And as we entrepreneurial types get ready to say goodbye to 2022, we have our sights set on the snapshot for the following year. This is a perfect time to start strategizing different ways of scaling your business. And virtual organizing is not only totally possible, it's actually a great additional service that you can offer to your current clients. So we're going to dive in with 4 really crucial tips to get you started with potentially adding virtual organizing to your list of services. But before we get into that, I have a few special offers. Do me a favor, fam. However you're here today, look at the screen of your device and tap that little subscribe button. I would be so honored to have you as a member of the Speaker fam. And it's a great free way to support your favorite content creators as we continue week after week to pump out good quality content. And so you don't miss out on new episodes each week, be sure to tap the little notification bell if you're watching on YouTube so that you're notified whenever I post new videos. If you're ready to get serious about starting or leveling up your professional organizing business, you have the opportunity to schedule an affordable consultation with me to get all of your questions answered. For real, nothing is off the table. And I would be honored to strategize with you and provide you with tons of resources during our call. I am serious about my mission to help you successfully start your own business and help you overcome any fear or doubt you have in your ability to make home organizing your new career. It was the best thing I ever did, and I would love to help you do it too. My schedule fills up quickly, so be sure to click the link in the description or the pinned comment to book your call before all of my slots are full for the month. And if you're ready to get paying clients in the door faster, you're going to need a streamlined process to onboard your prospects. And I have taken all the guesswork out of doing that. What to ask potential clients during consultations, what to put in your agreements, getting customer reviews, and more with my signature Pro Organizer Forms pack. These are 9 done-for-you forms that are customizable in a free Canva account, and I'll even show you how to set up that account if you've never used Canva before. These forms will save you days, possibly weeks worth of work researching and drafting critical documents to run your business professionally, and they're specifically designed for our industry. All of my YouTube and podcast fam get an exclusive discount, YT Pro 8, and that will get you $8 off at checkout. Lastly, if you are totally intimidated by using social media for your business, I have a great class that you can watch on your own time called the I Speak Organized Social Media Method. It includes 5 20 to 30 minute lessons that will help you come up with endless post ideas for the most popular platforms, including easy Reels and TikTok video ideas, how to boost your following and engagement with people who actually like and share your content, how to post consistently without spending hours on social every day with my signature content planner that you'll receive for free at the end of class, and a breakdown of all my favorite tools and software. I've made it super accessible and affordable for you. And of course, you get a bonus discount for being part of my Speaker fam, ISO Social 5 at checkout. All of that good stuff is going to be located down below in the description of the YouTube video, the pinned comment of this video, as well as the show notes of the podcast. So I encourage you, before you leave today, Go check it out. Also, if you have any questions that pop up, be sure to join my free Facebook group. It is the best and easiest way to get in touch with me and other like-minded folks who are always happy to jump in and help out. You won't be sorry, trust me. Okay, let's go. So the first question I get about virtual organizing is, how do you find clients? Because it is a little bit different than you would go about trying to get a traditional in-person organizing client, or at least so you would think. My best advice is to actually develop a relationship with an existing client. That's actually the best way to break into the virtual organizing market rather than trying to start from scratch with somebody new. And it will help you become a little bit more comfortable with the virtual setting because it does work a little bit differently. And some of the resources that you provide for your clients are going to be different than the ones that you provide during in-person sessions. So how do you go about this with existing clients? Great question. So you're going to want to pay attention to how your clients are able to maintain the systems that you implement during organizing sessions. And you may notice with some clients that it's really difficult. You come back after an initial session and all of this hard work, hours, possibly weeks of work that you've done is starting to unravel. And this is because your clients lack the routines necessary or the habits necessary to keep up with the system that you've given them. So this is a perfect opportunity for you to offer them additional support and accountability in between those live sessions. And of course, you want to make it well worth your time and theirs. We all know that if we spend money on something, we're more likely to take it seriously, right? So this is your chance to offer them that additional service and accountability. This is a total win-win for both you and the client because they may be coming to you in between feeling really embarrassed or frustrated, thinking that you might not be as good of an organizer as you say you are, or they just are never going to be able to do this long term. They want to feel that progress. And so this is your chance to jump in and help teach them some of the skills that you possess in order to have that long-lasting progress on their journey to getting organized. And it also shows that you are an expert in your field, you know what you're talking about, and you can help teach them those same skills to be an expert just like you. And I know that sounds a little scary, and I've had people say to me, well, that means that they're not going to need me anymore. And that's just not true, really, because many clients are just so busy and they get overwhelmed, and those things, those habits fall by the wayside eventually. And so they will often need you to come in and be that extra pair of hands to refresh the space. And speaking of productivity, I want to make sure that I remind you guys, I am at the end of the 14 Days of Magic Challenge, where I am inviting my community, that would be you, lovely people, to join me in the effort to help raise money and awareness to reforest the Amazon. It has been so fun that I'm probably just going to continue forever and ever because I love Magic Mind. It is one of my favorite ways to help boost my productivity, my brain function, my ability to remember things. I get better quality sleep. I'm drinking less caffeine. If you've watched any of my other videos or listened to my podcast before, then you know that caffeine was a huge, huge trigger for anxiety for me. And so after switching away from caffeinated coffee to decaf coffee and my little Magic Mind productivity shot, I am feeling so much better and mentally awake, but relaxed all at the same time. If you feel like you need some of that, I have a special discount code down in the description below of the podcast and the YouTube video. You can click that link and type in the code Melanie14 at checkout, and that will get you 20% off your first order. So what does any of this have to do with reforesting the Amazon? You might be asking yourself. We're using the hashtag 14 Days of Magic to generate views, and for every 10,000 views of that hashtag, our sponsors are going to be donating $10 towards that reforestation campaign. I'll have all the information available for you if you want to know where the money is going, how it's being used, where it's being used, all that good stuff. Be sure to comment down below If you're interested in that, you can simply watch this video, share it with your friends, listen to the podcast, share, so that 14 Days of Magic hashtag gets pushed out to more and more people. You also have a chance to join me in this effort and encourage more of your friends by taking the challenge with me. The 14 Days of Magic challenge is designed to help us all implement little habits that help us be our best selves. And that includes finding ways for us to give back to our beautiful community, our beautiful planet, and so this is a great opportunity. Once you try Magic Mind and you love it, all you have to do is post yourself enjoying your Magic Mind using that same hashtag 14 Days of Magic, and that enters you into the contest to win your $300 supply. I want to give a huge shout out to Magic Mind for giving us all this opportunity and for sponsoring today's episode. The next thing to consider is what types of services you should be offering in these virtual organizing sessions. There are two things that I offer them, and the first one are what I call productivity services. And so those are things like routine and schedule creation and maintenance, where I actually will go in and build them a calendar with different tasks broken down of a project that needs to be completed. I'll help them with time blocking, things of that nature. A lot of productivity stuff that I weave into my services with a lot of my clients already. I also offer what are called weekly accountability check-ins. So we will choose a day to check in and they can ask me any questions. We go over how their progress is with a certain project, where they're getting stuck, and I can kind of help guide them through those roadblocks. The other service that I offer is virtual clutter coaching, and that's exactly what it sounds like. It is basically you sitting on Zoom with them and them working on the space physically, and you are there to help guide them through the process and talk through what they're finding, help give them suggestions. You can provide product suggestions for them. You can type in links and send it through the chat or send it in a follow-up email, but you're basically sitting on Zoom with them as a form of accountability. And one thing that I will note about this, and that I actually tell my clients, and this is something that is important for you guys to know as well, it's not the right arena for everybody. Some people really, truly just do need that in-person support. So I usually will tell a client, if this isn't the right fit for you, we can give it a try, a little trial run, and you may feel really overwhelmed in this process. It actually is a good way to help your clients figure out that they need you in person more often, so that can help give you more business that way. But on the other side, if you have a client that feels like they want to be more in control of the situation, but they just need the accountability, this is a perfect way through virtual clutter coaching to offer that accountability to them and to help teach them, because there are some people that really thrive in this environment too. And so I just wanted to put that out there as a little tidbit for you. Definitely make sure that when you're consulting with your potential clients that you let them know that ahead of time. If they learn to expect it, they will ultimately be more successful with this process and hopefully become a repeat virtual customer for you. One of the last things I want to touch on here about growing and scaling your business through virtual organizing is implementing life coaching services. I've talked about this on the podcast a little bit before, and I've interviewed a couple of life coaches, and I've actually participated in a few sessions with life coaches. And what I found is that it's a great companion service, or even an entirely different service that you can provide in your business. Life coaching goes really, really well with living a more organized and productive life. They actually go hand in hand. I find that some of the life coaching strategies are essential for helping your clients achieve that lasting progress that they so desperately want. This could be a separate set of clients entirely. This could be something that you implement as a more holistic approach to organization for your existing clients. But the key is to either work with a life coach or invest in your own life coaching certification. By working with a couple of life coaches, that I've been able to implement a lot of the things that they worked on with me, some of the exercises, I've been able to take that training and apply that to my own client sessions. I found it to be so helpful as part of my strategic growth plan to actually get certified as a life coach. Some of the training exercises you might be able to help your clients with are things like goal setting, assisting with lifestyle changes, and helping your clients overcome their emotional pain points. As you've probably guessed, decluttering and organizing is a very emotional process, and I've sat with clients who've had counters full of stuff and just broke down crying or had panic attacks. It happens, it's a totally normal thing, and I encounter it over and over and over again. And so I've found that it's a good idea to have the tools to help them overcome those emotional pain points. And you know me as the go-to gal for all things pro-organizing business. I've got some resources for you if you're interested in learning a little bit more about life coaching. I've linked an article down below in the show notes and description about the 7 best certification programs for life coaching in 2022. It's a good article. They rate them all, give pros and cons, and you can check out all the individual websites from this link. And I'll give you a quick list of names just to have on your radar as you go and do your own research. Check out the Institute for Professional Excellence in Coaching, Institute for Life Coach Training Professional Certification, Health Coach Institute Dual Life and Health Coaching Certification, the Coach U Core Essentials Program, Integrative Wellness Academy Master Life Coaching Program, and the Certified Life Coach Institute Life Coach Certification. Some of the programs on this list are geared towards health and wellness professionals or people who want to work with business professionals, so just bear that in mind as you go through and check each of them out. All right, fam, that wraps up another episode. I am so honored to have had your time today. Thank you for being here and listening or watching this episode. Again, if you have questions, comment down below or join that free Facebook group to get all those burning questions answered. Don't forget to check out all the links to the goodies that I have down in the description so you can book your one-on-one coaching call with me and ask me anything that you need. Nothing's off the table, as you know. Beyond that, I hope you guys have a fabulous day, and I will catch you around with the next one. Bye.